Well, you're not going to have to wait long. You know, you could call it bravery. A lot of people might call it stupid. But our very own News 10's Ryan Yamamoto decided to pick a fight with the UFC's Urijah Faber. For the record, Ryan actually trains at Uriah's Ultimate Fitness Gym in Midtown Sacramento.
So we asked what would happen if a regular guy fought a UFC fighter. He immediately volunteered and quickly learned you don't mess with a professional.
From inside his Midtown gym, you can begin to visualize what the UFC discovered long ago. A stable for athletes turned warriors, taught to dominate and destroy, pummel and punish. A direct path to the octagon for some of the best mixed martial arts fighters in the world. Fighters including the California Kid himself.
I've been training for 20 years, full-time as an athlete, 11 years as a mixed martial artist. That's what I do for a job.
A job that essentially pays Urijah Faber to hurt another human being.
I'm not sure if we're considered deadly weapons. We are deadly weapons.
To find out how deadly or dangerous, we decided to challenge the former champion, a regular Joe. In this case, yours truly versus Urijah Faber. Right away, the first thing I noticed is I could not hit or kick him. His reflexes were too fast. In fact, through most of our fight, he was actually laughing at me.
I was impressed. I laugh when I'm nervous.
So that was Urijah Faber going a little easy on me. Now we're going to put on the heavy artillery, heavy armor, and see what kind of real damage he can do.
And my body quickly found out that was a big mistake. And on the mat,
I'll do this here. I'm going to throw you down like this.
where Faber likes to do his most damage, I was ready to call it a day.
I would say that, you know, as far as I was going with you, I was going about 50%. Yeah, maybe like 40%. I was doing the right things. I just wasn't ending with power, you know. I had a little bit of an edge, of course, but you took it like a man, let's say that.
But what if Urijah Faber was in public and someone who had one too many wanted to be the man? As a self-described deadly weapon, legally, what could he do? Could he defend himself? Could he pummel his alleged attacker?
Yeah, I don't know how I would react. I mean, if I felt like it was going to be a situation where I was going to be attacked, I would have no problem defending myself, but I do at all costs avoid a confrontation.
It is a lesson he learned the hard way nearly 8 years ago while on vacation in Indonesia.
I was just dancing with some girls. My buddies had gone home early, so I was by myself, and somebody started a fight with me. I kind of, you know, shunned it off at first, and then he was a little persistent, and I was like, all right, man. Yeah, I'm not afraid of a fight, so.
But that simple bar fight like this one turned into a fight for his life.
Fought one guy, it was over. I got hit with brass knuckles in the back of the head, and I fought 3 guys. Then I ran into the club. I got attacked by like 10 guys. Got away from there, came out of the club, got cornered. I had to fight 4 guys. Ran all the way back to the club, jumped in a taxi. The taxi got mobbed by a bunch of people, and then finally I got away and went to the hospital. And it was like the happiest I've ever been on the drive away. I was covered in blood, just like so thankful. It was crazy, man. Young and dumb.
Today, a much smarter Urijah Faber only fights for paychecks. Or if some stupid TV reporter decides to challenge him.
Come on, Ryan. Come on.
So let's just keep it very real. If he really wanted to hurt me, he easily could have hurt me. I mean, he was pulling his punches. He was going about 40 to 50%, but it was just fun, just as a sports guy who watches the UFC, to sit in the ring with him, just to see how fast he is. I can't react. I couldn't react to anything he did.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
You know, you are not a novice. I mean, you have trained for years.
A little bit. Yeah.
You've trained, so you probably really appreciated his quick speed and not even being able to touch him.
And he threw a couple where I felt it and it stung a little bit. And the one that really got me, when he put that rear naked choke on me, he locked that in for a couple of seconds. And when I was tapping out, that was for real.
There was a little panic.
Yeah,
Just a little
you
bit.
can see it in my eyes, like, oh, this isn't
Yeah.
good. And as far as him fighting a regular guy, obviously Urijah Faber would walk away from most confrontations or all confrontations. But I talked to defense attorney Bill Portanova. He said, you know, honestly, a UFC fighter is not, the law doesn't change for them versus another guy. It's all about reasonably. Did he do, you know, did he defend himself in a reasonable manner?
Yeah.
You know, so a UFC fighter obviously could not go in and pummel a guy.
You know, and most of those guys that I've ever met are like
Very nice
gentle, like when that's like their work, and they're very gentle and very mild.
Yeah, they talk about fighting as a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, I just hit this guy in the head. That's a fact. There's no emotion in it. And obviously, when he's fighting me, there's no emotions. He was laughing at me.
Yeah, he was laughing. There was some
Yeah.
emotion there. I was wondering if you were going to ask for a rematch. I know you work out at his gym. Another 6 months, you're going to have a go at him again.
No, no. I did it once, and you know, I think I wasted his time probably more than anything. And it really wasn't a fight. I was just his punching bag.
It was entertaining.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was entertaining for us too. All right.
Thanks, Ryan. Good stuff.
Thanks, Ryan.
I think he's sore in that arm.
Yeah, probably.